Future Vision is an experimental slash interactive experience which will consist of 5 different video shorts that will be viewable through a website. What is this project? I aim to create 5 mini 2-minute projects that explore what the future might look like one day, because we always see these types of things in our video games, TV shows and films. Both Blade Runner films are a prime example of this, but we never get to see what our own city might look like. To achieve this, I will be experimenting with many different effects before I start to work on the footage I have taken of the landmarks. I will make sure I have a firm understanding of what and how I'm going to create the effects needed, because time will be very important. Alongside the 5 mini projects, I will be creating a Wix site that the creations will be put into. Each mini project will have its own page and theme on the site, as well as a small synopsis of the video they are about to watch. My reasoning behind this project is that it will let me create my own little versions of the future using techniques that I'm very interested in personally, and it will help me further understand how these types of productions are made on a full scale, because I know that this will be a difficult production to achieve. My target audience for this project will be for people of any age, because while it might be true that older people do not like technology, in the article I have put a link to, it states that 70% of older people in America use technology. So although it might be unlikely that an older person might want to watch this project, it cannot be ruled out. So instead I'll be targeting people with a certain mindset, those who are excited about what the technology might be like in the coming years. How I will keep people engaged and hooked is I plan to add things to each synopsis on the website that will make people who are watching have to think about the theme and idea of the project. It does not only apply to Liverpool, but it can apply to anywhere in the world, because the world is so diverse. The holographics and advertisements that I will be making could be so different based on the countries, laws, beliefs and so much more. I plan to use Wix and YouTube to deliver my project. The reason I decided to do this is because Wix is a free site and I won't have to pay to make the site, unlike other website building sites like Squarespace, and I chose YouTube over Vimeo because I feel like more people use YouTube on a daily basis than Vimeo. How I am going to schedule this production. I will first go and collect the equipment needed to film the B-roll from university and film it on March the 1st. Then I will spend time learning the techniques I will be using to create the holograms from the 2nd of March to the 20th. After that, I will start to apply the techniques to the B-roll on the 21st of March to the April 1st, where by then I should have rough versions of the mini created. And then I will spend another week perfecting them till April 10th. After that, I will start making the Wix site and it will hopefully be finished on April 15th. From the 16th to the 20th, I will make any last changes to the minis, and then the last 2 days I will spend combining both the Wix site and the minis together. Lastly, I want to touch on risks I might encounter and my COVID safety plans. One problem that could arise is that there will be too much post-production for myself to handle alone, and a way around this is I could have another person who's good at After Effects work closely with me to divide the workload. And for my COVID-19 safety plans, because I'm the only person on the project who needs to leave the house, if I'm filming B-roll, I will do it myself and follow the rules that are in place at the current time if possible, and wear a mask at all times. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.